Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you like to see swatches of my Femme blush collection, please keep on watching and thank you for stopping by. Alright, so I have 18 Femme blushes, and you can get Femme blushes from makeupmania.com, cameraready.com I think it is, and some other beauty supply stores. If you are in Trinidad, you can get them from Harlem Rustic, so you guys can check out all those places to get them and order them. But they are like super pigmented, and they can also double up as eyeshadow. That's how pigmented they are. And I have them stored in these pans. They come in pans like, like this, or they come in a compact. I've never purchased in a compact. I've always purchased in this pan, but I know other people have purchased in compacts, and I prefer them like this because, like, for this one in particular, which is, I usually put the one I'm gonna be using, like say in weekly basket, in this, but I've had Lilac Champagne in here, and I've kept it in here because it's my all-time favorite. If I travel, if I go anywhere, I usually just grab this. It looks really great on all skin tones. So I have it here, but I have it in these pans, and you can get these pans from eBay and a number of places. See, if you go through Makeup Mania, you can actually put together, they have something called the lab. You can put together all the colors. They'll put it in a 12 pan palette. They have a special pricing for that. Or you can go to Same Camera Ready and buy these. Check eBay, Amazon locally, and you can also check a number of suppliers to get them. And so you do get these empty pans, and I keep them there, but I keep thinking I'll press maybe a loose pigment to put there, but these so far have been my Femme. So this is the first one, and yes, I had an accident, of course, you know me, threw down the palette. Thank God the blushes did not break. But I've had these, at least the ones in here, for a really long time. Have used them, but I know they all look like if they're kind of new, right? That's just to tell you how awesome these products are. So that's a little preamble to where you can get them, what they look like packaging wise. Don't have them in a compact, but if you have like Sasha blushes, I am thinking that's how they come. That, as from the photos that I've seen, pictures I've seen of people who buy them in the compact. So yeah, on to which ones I have and swatches. Alright, so I'm just going to list the ones that I have and show you swatches one time so that we can get into it. I hope this video is helpful for those of you who are shopping around for Femme blushes, and I would definitely recommend them, but I'll rate it at the end. So these are the ones that I have, and I'll just tell you what they are first before swatching. This one here is called Terracotta, and then over here we have Fuchsia. Terracotta, Fuchsia. Then we have Coral. Over here we have Orchid Ice. Oops. This one is red. As you can see, it's a really hot red. Then this one is Indian Rose. We have here at the bottom Misty Plum and Mandarin Red. Last row, this one is pink, and we have Dusty Rose. So I'm just gonna swatch it for you guys. So just a closer look again, and now on to the swatches. Alright, so we're gonna start with the top here. I'll do the first four. So this finger here is a swatch of Terracotta, and this is what it looks like. That's Terracotta. Then we have here Fuchsia, and I'm not flipping you guys, that's Fuchsia, and that's a swatch, and I've literally tapped my finger once into these blushes. That's Fuchsia. Then we have Orchid Ice here. That's one swatch of Orchid Ice. Let's do another swatch. That's another swatch. I think my first swatch with it was really light, so that's another swatch. And on this pinky is Coral, and that's a swatch of Coral. So that's the first four, Again, we have on top here Terracotta, Fuchsia, Orchid Ice, and then Coral. The next four we have Red, Indian Rose, Mandarin Red, and Misty Plum. So that's what they all look like. So for red, I've used this as an eyeshadow already. So that's red. Then Indian Rose. Oops, I forgot to show you guys what it looks like, but it's so pigmented that you can actually see. So that's Indian Rose. Then we have Mandarin Red, which is a little chalky, but not all that crazy. And then we have Misty Plum. Indian Red there, that's Indian Red, and then Misty Plum. So that's, it is like a nice mauve color. When I saw this, I actually was hoping that it would have been a dupe for Tarte's Exposed. So I don't have it, but from what I have checked out, this is very close to Tarte's Exposed, which everyone raves about. And I've worn this for a couple times already. Everyone asks me, what's that you're wearing? Because it's just not out there in your face, but it looks like you're just I am actually wearing here today, I am wearing, I think this is Exposed that I am wearing, and I think I put Indian Rose and Exposed. So like I tap very lightly Indian Rose, and then I put Misty Plum on top of it. So Misty Plum would be this one, which I think might be a close dupe to Tarte's Exposed. This one is Mandarin Red. This one here is Indian Rose, and this is red. Then the last two in the pan will be Pink and Dusty Rose. So these are the two. This is Pink and Dusty Rose, and these are actually a bit chalky because Pink is actually a matte color, Dusty Rose is a shimmer, but somehow these two colors are a bit chalky. So Pink, Dusty Rose, but they're super pigmented, so that means you have to just really tap lightly into the pans to get product, because they do have fallout and they are super pigmented. Alright, so we're on to the second pan. Here we have Apricot. This one here is called Mulberry. Then we have Sunkissed Dawn. This one is Plumfrost. I really thought it was going to be a little more plummy. Then we have Lilac Lace. I think this is like a really frosty sister to Lilac Champagne. Then we have Coral Lace. Is it Coral Lace? Coral Spice, sorry, which everyone says is a dupe to NARS Orgasm, I think it's called. Or yeah, if it's on NARS Orgasm, it's Coralista. And if it's Coralista, I have to double check that. Then we have Purple Passion there, and I've used that as an eyeshadow. And in my single pan here, we have Lilac Champagne, one of my favorite colors. So now on to the swatches. Alright, so now on to the swatches. We have first here, actually let me just swatch them, and then so we're doing Apricot, Mulberry, Plumfrost, and Sunkissed Dawn. So that's the four here. This one is Sunkissed Dawn, so that's what it looks like. And that's it. Ooh, this one is actually has some fallout, really pigmented. Then we have Plumfrost, which is actually more of a brown color, like champagne, but this looks really good as like, not as a bronzer because it has a lot of gold shimmer in it, but it looks really nice on your cheek to give you that bronzy look. Then this one here is called Mulberry, very similar in my opinion to Lilac Champagne, but that's it there. That's it swatch. Let's try swatching it a bit again. You know, this finger usually will not swatch that heavy because it's not apply that much pressure. And then lastly here we have Apricot, which is that kind of, again, bronzy color. I'm gonna build on it again. So that's it. So these two can actually more be used as bronzing colors. This one again is Sunkissed Dawn, Plumfrost, Mulberry, and Apricot. On to the last four, we have Lilac Lace, Coral Spice, Purple Passion, and in here we have Lilac Champagne, my favorite. So that's what these four. You can see they're pinky purpley mauve kind of colors all up in my alley. So we go with Coral Spice first. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like swatch in the hand. Very gorgeous. Then we have Coral Spice, which has some fallout. It was, when I swatched, it did crumble a bit. And this is not an exact dupe to I checked it out, to NARS Orgasm. It's really pigmented as compared to NARS's Orgasm, but it's in the same color line. Then this one, I'm not flipping you guys, it's called Purple Passion. Oh my gosh, definitely recommend this for purple lovers. That's it there. You can build on it and get a really gorgeous eyeshadow. And the last one is Lilac Champagne. It's like my favorite because it gives you that flusher color. That's it there. I'll build on it for you guys. Didn't do really a crazy swatch. It's like a really nice smooth satin. I wouldn't say it's a matte color, but it doesn't have any shimmer. It's just really nice and satin, and it just gives you this nice flusher color that is not too overwhelming. It's so flattering with purple lips and everything, neutral eye, even purple eyes. It doesn't clash. I just really love this. It's definitely a go-to. I do use this for work, so that's why I mean, it's just an all rounded great blush, and it is my favorite in the bunch. Now, I like all of these, maybe except the, like the brown colored ones, but and I use all of them. They're like so pigmented though, and you have to use a light brush. And I plan to do a whole video again on brushes I use for these La Femme brushes. I'll recommend for you to use which are La Femme blushes, just because any brush just does not work with these because they are so pigmented. But I hope that the swatches are helpful to you all as you shop around for La Femme blushes. If you get, please let me know what you picked up. Thanks for watching. Until next time.